Hello, welcome to Z Explains BG. I am Z. Let's play some 5-point matches on Backgammon Galaxy, and we'll see what we can learn. I had some audio, as you might have heard, I had some audio issues the last couple streams. I think they're fixed, but we'll give it a try. All right, Phoenix. All right, good match to my opponent. Also, I've been kind of playing a little, unstreamed matches. I played a couple of them today. I did not play at a good error rate, so we'll see if I can improve on that on the stream. They were pretty quick matches though. So just happened to get some decisions wrong. Okay, so this guy is from Lebanon. All right. Okay, so what's going on here? Yeah, nothing doing here, obviously. Can make the ace nicely, good. I feel like the computer likes this. It's a little bit tough to make progress, though. Is this a little better? All right, we'll try this. I don't want to leave myself too exposed in my outfield, because often, even when he doesn't hit a fly shot, he's going to be attacking here, which maybe should have done with that. So I didn't want those like targets out in my outfield, even when he misses them. But I thought like one guy just out there isn't too bad. Okay. A dance here. Maybe I can cube him. Yeah, positionally this looks very strong. Obviously he's still in the race and has a decent board, but his position's all screwed up, so I don't know. I guess this is the best I can do. Good, getting away with it. So I don't know, obviously best for the gammon is something like this. Probably doesn't do too badly for the win either. Like say I do this, I'm just sort of hoping to attack him next turn. Maybe that implies I should go after him now, you know? All right, it worked so far. Yeah, he's being very kind to me. All right, 4-4 is sort of bad. Not too bad. I like the 3 builders for the ace. I don't know. Well, I see I can make the 6 prime. Okay, just one shot. Which doesn't really matter. There it is. If he points on me, I have a bad 3-5. Although, let's see, you can make the 11 also, and there's probably a bunch of bad numbers there. Huh. He's making a go of it. It's a little hard to prime when he has his ace and deuce points made, but he's trying. Yeah, I got a number of crackers here. All right, do I just close him out or let him crack some more? Say let him crack some more. I mean, I could crack myself. Got lots of time to escape here. And I win some. I guess I win enough gammons here just because he's got these outside checkers. There we go. press for the gammon a little bit. Good. I'll try it again. It's only 4 blotters. I get hit 1 in change. I lose half a game or something. Maybe it's worth it. Wouldn't do this against a strong board, but his board's a little cheesy. Gammons are a little bit, I think 5 away, 5 away. Doubled gammons are a little bit more valuable than usual. So even if my play was wrong, a little, like I was like a little bit wrong for money, I might have been right at the score. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless... And if it's wrong at the score, it's probably only wrong by a little bit. Okay. This. Part of me wants to do this just because he has this big stack on his 6, but it's pretty stodgy back there. I don't want to give him a chance to like unstack and attack me though, you know? Huh. Maybe I should do it. No, race is close. I don't want to play that stodgy. Alright, I'm going to try sort of the normal looking thing. Yeah, like he loves to hit me with... Oh, actually, 3s are duplicated. He should still go after me. Yeah, that's a good play. I'm curious about that 5-1. Where I didn't, the one where I didn't anchor. Letting him attack. Oh, what the heck is this? He should cube that at the score for sure. All right, I think I'm surviving though. Maybe not now. All right, I guess I just minimize. Hope he doesn't cube me. Do not dance, dum-dum. Yeah, this is a pass for money, so it should be definitely a pass at the score. It's okay. Don't love being anchored on the 22 when he's got the 9 point. Maybe it's the best of sort of a mediocre lot. Okie dokie. Make the 4 also here. No, I don't want to give him a chance to hit and run at the same time though. That would have been duplicated. Ooh. Ooh. Well up in the race. I guess I should do this. Alright, now what? Only 7 pips. Alright. Got one too many problems. $109, $114. Okay, keeps a little contact interesting. What is this now? I'm down 5 before the roll, so I'm up 3, but he's on roll. could make everything. I'm not sure about the timing here. Maybe I'll alleviate some of this, but keep most of the pressure. That was a good sequence. All right, so he's 3 away, I'm 2 away. So she should be very aggressive with the score, and I need to be very conservative when deciding whether to take. So this might be a cube already, although I'm not passing this. It's a better distribution to make the 4. It usually is supposed to make the 5 over the 4, even though the distribution is worse, unless you have some other reason to make the 4. Like there's, say I own my 11 point or something. That works better with an open 5 point. That might swing it. Sort of duplicated my own 3s and 1s. Maybe there's something better there. Like maybe I could have put a guy on the 8 point, get good 5s. Oh, nice. All right, so his take point is like 25%, but I win a lot of gammons. He's probably over 25% here. Ooh. Ugh. Gas. Oh, nice. Nice for him, I think. No, I guess I want to dance. Good. All right, so if he rolls a 6, I'm pretty dead. Yeah, maybe we should have cubed that at the score. All right, now what is this? It seems like a pass now. Maybe I'm too good though. One fewer gammons now. Dance, he jumps. Maybe don't have a cube anymore. I don't know. All right, let's see what happens. Seemed like a long road there to win a gammon, you know. Dokey, something like this. Looks like he's got some good double hit numbers here, like 2-1, 4-1, 5-1. So maybe that implies this is a little better. You know, we still got the pointing numbers, but you know, there's no real good double hit numbers. On the other hand, this doesn't dupe as two. This doesn't duplicate as twos like the other play does. Okay, I like it. I gotta get one of these back men going. Ooh. 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 All right, so one idea is this. Pretty safe, pretty solid. I don't get my 8-point though. 8-point's kind of a good asset, maybe. So maybe it's something like this and this, but now he's attacking with a vengeance. Where there's this, a lot of good double hit numbers. Huh. I don't want to give him a lot of options. Hitting doesn't really look right. All right, I'm going to cut down on his options. Obviously, I don't love foregoing making the 8 points. A 9 points not that good. 4, 5. I guess I want to be better, easier to escape here. Oh, he's got 2 blots in his board. I can take some liberties. Don't roll 6-6. Good. Okay, thanks. I'm not so sure, but I appreciate it. Yeah, sort of outrolled him pretty good here. So far. Oops. Felt like it was a fairly easy match, assuming I win this. Like not a lot of tough decisions. I'm sure the bot will show me something though. Threes and ones don't play that good. Twos and ones play okay. Like you want to make your gaps kind of do something productive. So that's why I chose that you know, that ace there. Looked like when I miss, I could like fill in other gaps. Okay, yeah, that was a good match. Okay, so let's download this and then we'll switch over to XG mode. And then we'll take a look at some of these decisions. I wonder if is his hit twice okay? Okay, it's not bad. Okay, what's it like with this? Okay, so it looks like I found a good compromise here. Right, my first impulse was to play bar 20, 11 to 8. I noticed the computer often does like to put the 4th checker on the 8 point and play safely in the outfield. But it looked a little difficult to make progress next turn. So that's why I went with a slightly more dynamic play. But still something that's still fairly safe, you know. And maybe because I'm down in the race, maybe I actually want to be on the 22 and 21 points as opposed to the 21 and 20 points. In other words, I'd rather enter with the 3 than the 5, I think. So the computer agrees. 3-3 looks solid. And then I thought my cube was pretty strong. Oh, okay, yeah, no, it's a big pass. Yeah, positionally, the opponent's just sort of busted, you know. So even though he's like doing okay in the race, so a little, if he gets lucky and enters quick or hits me or something, his game is still so tough because of his, you know, because his front position isn't in good shape. You know, switch the 1 to the 5 and it's, you know, tremendously different. All right, so I'm bringing this home. Okay, it does like playing for the gammon a little here. Best just for the win would just be to play 13 to 5. But it's not like overwhelmingly best for the win because it's not trivial to bring that home. So that's why I went with sort of this more gammon-y play. And the computer agrees. If he has a 4-point board or something, you know, the computer would like the other thing, I think. His board's weak enough that I can take some liberties going for the gammon. Okay, it doesn't mind leaving the 2 shots here to get an extra builder for the ace. Makes sense. And then the 5-1. Okay, it's close here between disengaging and playing 11 to 5, getting another builder. My one problem with my play is I roll 44 next turn, and it's a little bit of a problem. But I don't know. I mean, it's safe, pretty safe. It's only got 1-6, and I like having the builders for the ace. Okay, he likes his pointing play, pushing me back, getting some cracker numbers. 3-3 cracks as well as 3-5. What else? I don't know. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Immediately, anyways. I mean, if I dance or enter without hitting, he's going to build his 7-point and give me some real cracking numbers. All right, I do manage to escape. That's weird. Why does it like, it looks weird that the computer doesn't mind 5 to 3 here. I don't get that. Like, you want the builder up high. It's more flexible. What? Yeah, this is weird. What's the computer saying here? I'm going to appeal this decision. Okay, it's a little, so that wins slightly more gammons. What's going on here? Okay. It gives me a good 2-2 and okay. 5-5 is a swing number, I think. Yeah. I mean, the natural play of keeping the spare up high is right, getting closer to home. But there's some specific numbers that play better after 5 to 3 than 16 to 14. Like 5-5, for instance, if he keeps his 8 points. Right? I either have to I can't hit him loose, say, if I roll 5-5 here. Or I can after this play. And 2-2 also. 2-2 will close him out after this play. Okay. 3-3. Okay, yeah, just close him out. Yeah, I mean, if I had more time and I didn't care about the gammon, maybe something else would be better to let him crack some more before, before making the ace. Like I could crack here myself with an immediate 5-5 or 4-4 or something. But I do manage to escape, and then I play a little aggressively for the gammon. Like this play, okay, I'm leaving a couple blot numbers right away. Not a particularly safe position down the line. Say I roll a 6-5, it leaves kind of a bad position. But I don't know, wins the most gammons, so it's good enough. The other play, you do something else at double match point. 5-2. Okay. Yeah, so here I got a little bit too. I knew this was going to be close, but it's not. It's not quite right. I mean, my play does win slightly more gammons, but 4 blot numbers, I guess, is too many against his sort of plausible board. You know, it's plausible he's going to be able to contain me. So the computer just wants to clear from the back, leave 0 blot numbers, as opposed to ripping one checker, leaving a gap, leaving 4 blot numbers, 6-1, 5-1. So I can buy it. Gammon go. You could probably go the other way. And then I miss out on the gammon by 1 pip. Okay, so what is it going to like with this 5-1 here? Okay, it likes doing the normal thing. I mean, to me, this is sort of like the normal thing, right? You want to be split in the backfield as opposed to making the stodgy anchor when it's not too dangerous to do it. But here he's got this big stack on the 6, so give me a little pause. You know, it's a little bit dangerous to stay split here when he wants to like unstack and attack at the same time. So I thought maybe this might be okay too, but yes, it's just too stodgy. I believe it's this appeal list just in case. Yeah, the 4-ply of Val had it right. Okay, he does get to attack, which I think is probably better than making the anchor. Good. I get a grade 6-3, comes in. I roll kind of a nothing number. Oh, and then I dance, and then I'm happy not to be cubed here. Yeah, they may not cube this as 0-0, but down 0-2 and a 5, I have to be very careful about losing 4. So I was a little scared to be cubed here. Might have found the take. I'm not totally sure I would have found this take though, given the score. I think I probably would have, because he's got 4 men back and doesn't always cover. He usually doesn't cover, so probably would have found it. And then okay, so now I've got a good sequence. You can't quite double this. So scared to be doubled here also. Yeah, here I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have passed this actually. Right, not only does he have good 2s, but he's got good 10s, 8s, and like double 3s to like hit something. So it seemed a little too gammonish at this score. So yeah, I was happy not to be cubed here. So this I think legit would be a cube at 0-0. Whereas the other one wouldn't. And then I dash, and he's, you know, it's too good, or it's double pass. Right, and this is a good position to know. It's a pretty solid pass for money. Oh, no, not a huge pass for money actually. Like okay, so you split with some 6. 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. He rolls double 5s, does the normal thing of making 2 points. You dance. That's double pass for money. It's probably like 1-1 or something for money. Yeah, we can test it. And it probably matters where this outfield blot is. But at the score where he's 4 away and I'm 3 away, so that's a score at which you should be extremely aggressive in gammonish positions when deciding whether to double. And you need to be extremely conservative when taking. So that's why this is like almost too good. So for money, say, maybe because this blot kind of exposed is bigger pass than I'm thinking. No, it's only 103. So you see how big a difference the score makes, you know? It mattered almost like a full point. So I'm just curious. It's all about the same, maybe. Okay, so I think actually if you roll it out, I think it's supposed to be like a bigger pass than this. So I might get a little stronger on the rollout. Huh. So you can like almost take this, you know, if you were like in the box in the chouette or something, and you wanted to stay in the box, or if you were a captain and you wanted to become the box. Is this like takeable? I mean, quote unquote takeable, you know. Metagame takeable. Huh. I wonder. I'm gonna take this in my next chouette, I think. Assuming me being in the box is on the line. But I think it does roll out to be a little stronger than 103 or whatever it said. Huh. Yes, I started a quick rollout. I'm not gonna wait here for 5 minutes to roll it out. I just want to see vaguely where if it's coming up or coming down. Yeah, it's about 1 point. It says it's about 1.0 after like a very, very short rollout. All right, that swings it. I'm gonna take this next time. Okay, interrupt. Let's go back to the match. Yeah, but obviously at the score, 4 away, 3 away. Yeah, no way I'm taking this. Okay, so 6-1. Oh, then it's gonna like my deuce here. Yeah, it likes my deuce here. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay, didn't really consider making the 4. Apparently, it's fairly close. He's got to give up his anchor to hit against the stronger board. It looks like the computer just like the normal thing. Oh, it doesn't like 13. Oh, here it likes making the 4. Here I did consider making the 4. At least I saw it, you know. The twos are a little duplicated, right? Like he rolls 5-2, and it's not really clear he should hit rather than make the 4 point. That might be the only 2 that's unclear though. Maybe there's some other. I guess with 2-2 you have a bunch of options, but I guess he's hitting there. Huh. So 13-8 doesn't really do that much. Slight improvement in the position of this checker probably. Making the 4 sort of a higher quality position. I mean, normally you might think, oh, okay, the bar point is about as valuable as the 4 point ish, very ish. But here he's anchored on the 5 point, right? So it's not like having a point 2 away from him is great blocking potential. If he's on the ace points, you know, you would prefer, you know, it might be close just to say, okay, is the 7 point or the 4 point more valuable? Here, because he's anchored up high, the 4 point is probably more valuable. Great 4-4, nothing else here, good. 6-2, okay, nothing much going on. 4-1, okay, then I got the 2-2, yeah, everything's pretty close. Although it does look like it likes making the 11 points, at least, maybe even move into the 9 point. So how bad is staying back and just making both inner board points, I wonder? Okay, yeah, it's a real error. It's a real error to do this. It might be the choice of a lot of players. I am, in a sense, down in the race a little bit. I mean, I'm up 3 pips, but he's on roll, which means maybe he's up a little bit. So, in that sense, you know, it's maybe good to stay back, but it looks like I might have more trouble playing than he will, right? Because he can clear his 13 points as long as he rolls higher than a 2. So, on the other hand, in order to clear my 13 point, I have to roll higher than a 3 with both dice, I'm saying. So in that sense, it's sort of harder for me to like clear those outfield points than his outfield points. At least when talking about the midpoint. So in that sense, there's sort of more pressure on me, which means I should maybe be disengaging. That's sort of along the lines of what I was thinking over the board, but it wasn't that explicit in my head. But I knew like it wasn't trivial for me to play this position, so that's why I disengaged a little bit with this play. And then notice after my play, now I can clear the 11 point with 2 numbers higher than a 1. You know. Anyways, I just kind of blow past them. Oh yeah, then there was some cube questions this game. Like maybe I cached something that was too good or something. Okay, so I build up a great 5 prime. 1, 2. Okay, this is all very close, but you must hit. Sending a third guy behind a 5 prime seemed more important than splitting to me. Okay, yeah, this was okay. Yeah, I sort of felt I was doing something fishy here once I saw the duplications of 1s and 3s. Right. Surprising it's this big a deal. All right, so my play, I need 1s and 3s to split, and I need 1s and 3s to attack them on the 3 points. I guess it's such a big deal because those are just two very, very important things to do, you know? So let's see what the computer's choice does. Okay, 3s are still duplicated, but 1s aren't, and 4s now work pretty well. 4s are like kind of a bad number on the other side of the board. So I can certainly, I kind of knew over the board, and maybe I did something wrong. But it's a little tough for me to see this being like a blunder. But I think just the computer's telling us that it's so important to both hit them and split that the duplication is like a big frickin' deal, as they say. Yeah, he even likes this a lot better than my play. No, this is worse. I mean, it only has 3s working, duplicated 3s working here. I wonder if there's some cubeful aspect going on. Yeah, it's a little closer cubeless, so maybe it's not surprising that like the better play may lead to better cubes down the line, you know. Okay, gets a good run number. 6-1. Okay, do get to splits. 6-5. Not that great. What's going on here? Okay, I'm losing because of the timing. I get this great 6-2. Here, I'm only ahead by a little bit. I make this great 6 prime. Here, I'm still not ahead enough. Okay, this is close. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether he had the 25% that he needs here. Apparently he does. But the fact that I win a lot of gammas is sort of an argument not double at the score where I'm killing my gammons by doubling. And then I just start losing again. 5-3. Okay, yeah, so this would be a good score-based double for him. I mean, you wouldn't double this at 0-0, but given the score, you have a lot more incentive to double. And I'm just, clearly he's winning, right? Because I'm cracking quicker than he is, maybe by a long shot. So even though he has 2 men trapped and I have 1 man trapped, his timing is like so much better. I was a little afraid to be doubled here. 1, 2. Okay, here he almost has a double, despite the 6 duplication. Oh, and then he just cracks horribly. Okay, now I'm too good because I might hit this guy, and even when I roll a 6, maybe I can trap him off the anchor and win a gammon. If I dance, I'm probably not losing unless he rolls an immediate 6. Okay, and this is a little too good still. Yeah, I can buy it. This is sort of the question at the time, I think. Oh, yeah, one thing going on that I always forget about at this score, and maybe similar scores like 2-way, 4-way, the gammon price is actually high. The gammon price for undoubled gammons is quite high. So, like, this might actually be a cash for money when I own the cube as opposed to it being too good. But because the nominal gammon price is quite high, I guess I should play on at the score. Yeah, I always forget about that. Let's actually test that theory. Like my theory is this is not too good for money when I own the cube, because yeah. So this is borderline now. So it's a little bit of a factor, anyways. Huh. How bad was it at the score to play on? Yeah, it's 0.05, 0.06. It's kind of a big deal. And of course, you can quantify the stuff with a match equity table, of course. But qualitatively, I just sort of remembered that 2-away, 3-away. You need 2 points to win the match. An undoubled gammon puts you right at the score you need to win the match. So that tends to mean that that extra point you win from the gammon is extremely valuable. Okay, so last game, 3-away, 1-away, Crawford. Okay, so I guess I found the right idea with this 4-2, although it looks very close. Yeah, I mean, that's one little thing to watch out for when deciding, when you have 3 checkers back and deciding where to split to. You want to look out a little bit for the double hit numbers. Like here, 4-1, 5-1, 2-1 are all pretty good double hit numbers, hitting the 2 best checkers. They don't really exist after this, I mean, in fact, they're duplicated with the pointing numbers. Right, like for instance, 3-4, you can hit twice with it, but you're not going to because you're going to make the 5 point. But even if they weren't duplicated, like the double hits aren't that good because you're going too deep. Whereas the double hits are quite good here, right? Because you're not going too deep when you like hit with the 2-1. Oh, the 2-1's I guess is a little duplicated. But say, oh yeah, and 4-1, huh? 5-1, 5-1 is not duplicated. In fact, 4-1, you'd make the 5 point there, as opposed to hitting twice. 2-1, maybe you'd hit twice, and 5-1 you're hitting twice. Right, 4-1, clearly you make the 5 point, right? Good. 5-1, there's nothing else, so you hit twice. 2-1 is the question. But making the bar doesn't seem to do that much. Or you can also make the 20 and play 9-8. But I think hitting twice just has enough going for it. Although I'm not sure about that. Okay, it's all very close. Second best is to make the 20. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's go back. Okay, likes my 4-2, 4-3, clearly hit and make the anchor. 3-3, get to hit him twice. 4-2, fill in the board. Okay, this was unclear to me at the time. I mean, I really wanted to make the 8 points. But it looked like I gave him too many options, Lots of pointing numbers, double hit numbers, anchor and escape numbers. So that's why I forewent making the 8 point. And the computer seems to agree. Okay, I don't really like going to the ace here. It's pretty close. I mean, admittedly, my play leaves a bunch of shots in the outfield, 4 shots in the outfield. And gives up the 9 point, not that the 9 point's a great asset. 5-5. Okay, he's got 2 blots, so I didn't mind leaving checkers in the outfield spread out. Does the computer spread everything out? So wait, what is this? Okay. So this is my choice. I think I see the difference. Yeah, so there's a couple things that I think makes the computer's play of this better than mine. So you might want to, if it's not clear, you might want to pause the video, and assuming you're not watching live, and see if you see the same stuff I do. I think there's two factors I see. Well, I'm curious whether people see the same things. So 6-6 is a swing number, right? after my play, 6-6, I mean, hits me in the outfield and maybe covers both blots. So there's only one number, but it's kind of a big swing. Because 6-6 like isn't that good a number for him after the computers play. It's a good number, don't get me wrong. It picks him up in the race, but it's not like crushing, you know? Puts him just like even in the game or something like that. Also, I think you want the 9 point and not the 10 point. Because it's a little, you're not too worried about the shots in the outfield right away because you got the 2 blots. But assuming you get away with it and you clean up your blots in the outfield next turn, the 9 point is going to be easier to clear than the 10 points. So I just didn't. Yeah, I didn't pay enough attention to these details over the board. I should have been able to find this play though. Okay, 5-5-5-2, and mostly I just come home safely, and then I win the race, and that's all she wrote. Oh, there was like a stray ace somewhere that was sort of interesting. Not this one, although it's a little interesting that it's close. But you know, obviously I want to fill in the gap on the 2. Oh, this ace, yeah. So after ripping the 2, oh no, maybe it's not this one. No, 5-4 and stacking the heavy point looks pretty clear here. 3-2, 3. Oh no, it was this deuce that I was wondering about. Right. So obviously it's very close, just because I almost always win. If you know, if the race was closer, this, you know, this would matter more. Okay, it's interesting that when it's close, huh? Yeah, I thought the difference would be bigger here. Yeah, not. Yeah, this looks weird to me. Not really clear on what's going on. Anyways, so the reason why I did what I did, so after ripping the 3, I didn't really like 4-2 because the gaps are on the 3 and the 1 points, and so if I hit a gap, it doesn't look like it plays all that great. If I, you know, say I roll like a, I don't know, 4-3 or something, it doesn't look like the 3 goes to a good place. Whereas, okay, so here the gaps are on the 2 and the 1. It looks like at least the 2, if I roll like a 6-2 or something, I'm filling in a gap, and then the 1, I don't know. The 1 maybe doesn't play that great, but it's only a 1, right? So it doesn't matter that much. So that's why I did what I did, as opposed to this. I'm wondering why, when the race is closer, the plays become sort of equal. And it's okay. Maybe the plays are just they bear off about at the same speed, and maybe my play caters to like my bad numbers better. Right. The only way I can lose this is if I roll a bunch of 1s and 2s. So maybe this somehow caters to those numbers better. I don't know. This seems weird because I'm leaving the 1 and 2 points open though. So I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not clear on what's going on here. It's a small error, regardless. So, you know, it's small. It's not a big deal, regardless of what you do. I just found it interesting. All right. Well, that was sort of interesting stuff. The only blunder I made was that checker play where I duped the 1s and 3s. I just want to take another quick look at it. Yeah, and I saw it like after the fact, you know, after he rolled, and then I saw how 1s and 3s played. So it was kind of an oversight. Not sure how to fix that problem though, other than just like taking my time more. All right. Well, I'm going to sign off, but yeah, thanks for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next time.